I've had a few people ask me, how do I go about mounting these panels in order to work on them? So let's take a look at that and a few other things in the shop that might be able to help you in your shop. The setup for mounting these panels is very simple actually. Just two large triangles. They're clamped here and here, then here and here. So they're very firm. Then I just use a ratchet strap, and usually panels have holes in them. So I put it up against the board where I want. I put the ratchet strap into a hole, run it around the clamp here, around here, and on the other side, and just ratchet it nice and tight. And it's stuck because of the wood friction between the wood and the metal, and it stays very solid. Then I run one along the bottom too. So this is the setup for how I mount panels in order to work on them. And let me move the camera in closer so you can see it from a different angle. And here's a closer shot of the setup. You can see that the ratchet strap is attached with holes that were already drilled in there from the factory. If you didn't have those holes, you might be able to hook it into this latch or use this. This is the clamp that clamps it. I use a big clamp here and some smaller clamps in the back. And you'll notice that I have the tailgate setting up on a block so you can work all the way to the bottom of the panel. So that's how I mount the panels. And I thought I'd finish this video by showing you around the shop and showing you some things that have really helped me out through the years. Obviously you can see I have a lift here. I bought this in the 90s. It's by Auto Lifters of America. They're out of business, but you can still get 4-post lifts. Very inexpensive, like $2,500, and it'll save your life over and over and over again. The next thing, this is a 21 by 20 all steel carport. It's not a garage, it's actually an all steel carport. That's the company. All steel carports. So it's 21 by 20, it has R11 in the walls, covered by old fence wood, like a fence that was taken apart, and that's what covers the insulation. The ceiling is insulated with R11 also. And here's just a quick shot of the ceiling. It did take a little bit of work to get that insulated, but that's R11 up there. So it stays very warm in here. And let me just show you my little stove so you can see what heats this 21 by 20 garage. And over here is the stove that heats this little garage, and it's called a Shenandoah. S-H-E-N-A-N-D-O-A-H. And it keeps the place nice and warm. And over against this wall we have a frame straightener in case we have any large dents or any frames that need to be pulled. And it's always handy to have a cherry picker or engine hoist around just in case you have to lift off a pickup truck box. Last, I like these old Craftsman belt-driven, oil-filled compressors. They keep up with what I need them to do. They're very quiet and they last forever. This whole shop runs off a 110, but it does have its own fuse box. Just a simple bench here and a simple toolbox to hold everything you need in your shop to do auto body. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the fixture that I use to hold these panels firm while I work on them, and the general setup of my shop. And if you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.